Oops. Oh, sorry. Hey guys, it's Dee Dee. Just wanted to share, this is going to be part 2 of a 3-part beauty haul. We went to Florida back in November, and I left several things back in Florida, including my 15-pan MAC palette that had 9 MAC shadows in it, so one too big of a deal. I will get it back. It's at my uncle's house. So anyway, I had a gift card to Belk, which is a department store here where I live, and there is a I think it's a Mac Pro store. I'm not sure what they call that store. That's just like a freestanding Mac store, but my gift card worked at that store. So I went back, was able to get a replacement palette, because my old one was the old school one without the, it was just the solid black one on top, and I'd been wanting to get the one with the clear lid, and there were several shadows that I wanted to add to my last collection, and a couple of colors that I was like really low on, so I was going to replace them anyway. So anyway, we'll start off with the MAC palette. Now these are this is a combination. I have 12 MAC eyeshadows in here, and then 3 Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I got in the pan form recently. I've heard one of my favorite YouTubers to watch is Emily Noel from Emily Noel 83 and the Beauty Broadcast Express, and she has talked about Makeup Geek shadows for like the longest. Several reviews on them. There's so many good reviews on Makeup Geek shadows, including Marlena's channel, who is the creator of Makeup Geek. So, and that's her YouTube channel. So anyway, we'll start with these. And if you'll notice, the top 2 rows of my MAC palette are really transition and blending colors, because I have a lot of great eyeshadow palettes, but these are like my staple, like, blending colors. I won't swatch them all. We'll be here all night, because I have, this is the 15-pan palette with the clear lid. I just have the plastic still on there. But I will go through them and tell you what each one of them is. Let's see if I can remember here. This one is Blanc type, Naked Lunch, Grain, right here. This is a color called Kid, one of my absolute favorites, so we'll swatch that one. You're not going to really be able to see these all too well, because they are like skin tone type colors. This is Soft Brown, and then starting over here, this is Wedge Quarry, which is another one of my absolute favorite colors to use in blending, and I don't see, you're not really going to be able to see them all that well. This is a Makeup Geek shadow, and we'll swatch all these. So Makeup Geek shadows, let me just tell you, I've used this a couple times. Holy crapola pigmentation, check, that is amazing. This is a color called Unexpected. Ooh, and I just made a mess. And it is so beautiful. It's very unexpected, actually, because it comes, oh my gosh, this is just so, just a tad powdery, but absolutely stunning. It's coming off on camera because of this horrible lighting, because I'm filming at night. There you go. My camera just adjusted. It's like this mauve-y, lavenderish matte shade, and it's such a beautiful color. So this is the Makeup Geek shadow right here, but that is just a stunning color. Where was I? This color, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's spelled H-A-U-X. I would assume that's Ho or Hoax. This is Satin Taupe. This is Sable. This is another Makeup Geek shadow, and this is called Sensuous. Uh-oh, my pan's coming out. Let me wipe my fingers off. Sensuous. I only got 3 Makeup Geek shadows because I wanted to just try them, and look how pretty. It's like a plummy taupey brown, but just gorgeous. So this is let me back up. Maybe my lighting will adjust. This is Makeup Geek Sensuous. Beautiful color. I will be buying more after I bought these 3, and they feel like just pure velvet. Just as good, if not better, than a MAC shadow. Honestly, I'm not even saying that because everybody else on YouTube says that, but honestly, they feel just as good, if not softer. I do notice just a tad bit of a little bit of powderiness, but generally with soft shadows like that, that's what you get. It is going to be a little more powdery, is in my experience anyway. This is my absolute, like, one of my favorite colors. I've used it a bunch of times since I got it. This is a Makeup Geek shadow, and the color is called Burlesque, and I love, oh wait, sorry, that's Cranberry. This is Burlesque right here. I love Cranberry too, because I love like burgundy, you know, redder tone shades. So we'll put Burlesque is amazing. I like it. Cranberry was my favorite MAC shade, but Burlesque, which is like, it's similar to Cranberry, and let me actually, here, I'll show you Cranberry next to Burlesque, because they look a little similar in the pan. So here's Cranberry right here, and this is a MAC shade. So let's do Cranberry with another finger. This one's definitely got more pink in it. Burlesque is a little bit darker and a little bit more brown in the Makeup Geek Burlesque, and then this is Max Cranberry, which is got a little more pink to it, in my opinion. Both are kind of a metallic kind of finish, but Burlesque, this in your outer corner is stunning, because you can use it with so many like shades of brown, and that's what I really like, more natural brown tone shades. I can't, my pan's coming out here. Okay, so that was Cranberry, and the last one, which is also one of my all-time favorite MAC shades, is Sketch, and that's right here, because again, me and my plummy shades, that's just what looks good on my eyes. So woo, and this is what I love about Sketch. Check out that pigmentation on Sketch right there. And I know that is also, I have terrible lighting, you guys, I'm sorry. This is coming up more brown, but it is truly like a plum, very dark plum, tad brown in there. But I love like any of these three colors on my outer corner. Actually, any of the bottom row, I really love doing smoky eyes with these, any of these, not all at the same time, obviously, any of these colors on my outer corner. And then I like using these two rows are for blending. So that's my, oh my gosh, this will not stay in the pan. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, I have the whole thing tipped. Okay, that might be why. Anyway, they usually stay in the pan. You don't have to use these little inserts with your MAC thingies. I'm sure you guys are aware. But anyway, part one of the haul. So I got that replacement 217 brush because I left one of mine down there. And then I also got, oh, by the way, Makeup Geek pan shadows. They come just like MAC shadows in these little guys. Cutest little envelopes ever. And then your shadow just comes in the pan form right in that envelope. So, and then this is just the matte packaging. And then I did not have a 4-pan. This is just an empty, this is an empty MAC 4-pan little palette because I like to take, when I'm going on short trips, I'll take 4 shades out of this one, put it in this one, and then I just take this on my trip. I don't, unless I'm going on a long trip like when we did to Florida, I won't take this entire palette because it's on the heavy side. Okay, so there's only a couple things included in this part of the haul because I figured I'd be doing a lot of swatching. So, on one of my trips to Sephora, yes, I'm an eyeshadow junkie. You guys don't need to tell me. I know I have a serious problem. I had been wanting this because I don't know what it is. I have been like wanting, all I've been wanting lately are like matte shadows and good blending colors because that's the thing I have the hardest time with. So matte shadows is all I've wanted, and this was so pretty in the store, and I swatched the colors in the store and I loved it. So I'm going to share this with you. This is the Tarte High Performance Natural CC Matte palette, and it's not CC as in color corrector, it is for colored clay. So let's open this. I haven't opened mine because I did swatch these in the store and I've kind of been waiting to do this haul. So I haven't even used these, so let's open this. The packaging is gorgeous. So it comes with this little card that is kind of like a couple looks that you can do. And then this is the packaging. There's my TV over there, if y'all can see. Very pretty. It's small. I'm not going to take that off because you have a full-size mirror right here. Oh, I didn't realize this came with a brush. So anyway, it comes with a little brush. Cute little brush. Soft little brush. So like a crease side right there, and then like a lay down shadow brush right there. They're like super stiff. I find these small brushes are normally, it's super soft, just super stiff. I usually find those little brushes that come with the palettes are like that. So this palette comes with 6 eyeshadow colors right there. This is a limited edition blush that's exclusive to this palette. And then you have a brown and a black. This is, the whole palette is matte, so all of this matte. Brown and a black. I guess you could use them as shadows. I didn't swatch those, so we'll see. It looks like they're a powder, but you can use these for eyeliner. So let's start with the blush. I am super excited about that blush because I love me some Tarte blushes. Hold on, I gotta get a towel here. Ugh. Okay. So I'm really excited about the new blush shade in here. And if you are wondering, the blush is called Elevated. So, ooh, it is super light. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I'm pretty fair right now, so this will probably show up on my cheeks just fine. Swatching is another story. Well, yeah, I guess you can see it. So that's Elevated. Really pretty light pink. This, oh my gosh, these shadows. Holy moly. These things are so soft. I hope there's not a lot of fallout. I find that, we'll swatch a second shade. Oh my goodness. These are seriously like the softest shadows I've ever felt. Ever. Okay, so these, you can't even see this color right here. That is the first two. So the top row, this white one, cream color, and then this rosy kind of shade. This is the plummy kind of brown. That one is pretty. That's my kind of shade. And then the bottom row is really why I bought this palette, because there are some really pretty, it looks like good blending shades there. Let me just keep wiping so I can keep swatching. Okay, so down on this bottom row, I'm going to start with the first one. These are seriously like the softest shadows ever. Like ever. The pigmentation is decent. I'm going to swatch out three real quick. The pigmentation is, ooh, I love this one. It's decent. It's not like the best I've seen, but it's definitely worth the palette, I think. Like, I will get a lot of use out of this. I mean, you have to think, these are light and matte, all matte shades, and matte shades can be tricky, I find, for people that, you know, the cosmetics companies. Okay, so these are the bottom three shades right here. So this one, this is probably my favorite color in the whole palette. It's like a mauve, the hint of taupe in there. This one is just like, it's a very light peachy pink. I know you guys can't see the color all that well. So there are your swatches on those. So that is that middle color that I love. So this is like a pinky cream color. This is like a definitely a taupe, and then whatever that is, I can't even explain that to you, but it's a really pretty color, and I think they'll be awesome blending colors, which this whole palette to me is good transitional colors with the exception of this, and I actually really like this shade, so I could definitely get a complete look out of this palette. Personally, I like all matte looks. I think they're really, I don't know, classic looking. They're just beautiful. These are also shadows, it looks like. So this is the black. Oops. I'm sorry, that's the brown. So those are the two. They're both powders. All of these, the brown and all 6 of the other shadows, are like the softest things I've ever felt as far as shadows go. The black, though, that you would use as a liner, this right here, This brown is also same texture as these shadows, but this black has a grainy kind of texture. I don't know that I'll be using that, but I don't use a whole lot of black liner. I tend to go for the browns and the rose golds and the taupey colors because I don't like that kind of definition around my eyes. So that's just me, personal opinions, but super soft shadows. I'm very excited to get that palette. I forget who told me about this palette. One of you guys in, I think, the comments of one of my other videos. So if you like matte shadows, this is none of this, well, MAC shadows I have experience with. This is not a review because I haven't used this yet, but I can tell you the shadows are like butter, like literally like butter. It's so soft. Blush is beautiful, love the brown, and don't really care for that, but wasn't going to wear that anyway, the black liner. So that is the Tarte Be MATTEnificent All Matte Palette. And that is going to conclude part 2 of my major mega beauty haul. So I will talk to you guys again soon as I throw my palette. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And I will see you in part 3. Have a good one.